Hello, and welcome back to People Skills Pro. Have you ever felt like you're trying to have a conversation with someone, but it feels like they're speaking a completely different language? On the surface, you understand the words they're using, words of support, of friendship, of humor. But underneath, there is a subtext, an energy, a hidden meaning that leaves you feeling confused, diminished, and off balance. If you've experienced this, you have likely encountered a master of a dark and subtle art, the secret language of the hidden enemy. This is not a language of direct insults or open hostility. That would be too obvious. This is a language of plausible deniability. It's a language where "I'm so happy for you" can mean "I resent your success." It's a language where "I'm just joking" can mean "I am attacking your deepest insecurity." It's a language designed to undermine you while making you feel like you're the crazy one for even noticing. Most people go through life completely deaf to this language. They take the words at face value and constantly wonder why they feel so bad around certain people. But today, we are going to give you the decoder ring. We are going to teach you how to hear what is truly being said. We will do a deep dive into the secret language of the frenemy. We will break down their primary forms of communication, their support, their humor, their information, and we will translate them for you. This is not about becoming paranoid. It is about becoming fluent in the language of human dynamics so you can never be manipulated by it again. The core principle: intent is the only thing that matters. Before we can learn the language, we must understand its grammar. The grammar of a hidden enemy is simple. The literal meaning of their words is irrelevant. The only thing that matters is the intent behind them. A true friend and a secret enemy can say the exact same sentence. "Congratulations on the promotion." The true friend's intent is to celebrate you. Their energy is warm and expansive. The secret enemy's intent is to diminish you. Their energy is cold and contracting, and the words are often followed by a subtle qualifier. They must have been desperate. You must stop listening to the words and start listening for the intent. Your gut feeling is your translator. When the words and the feeling don't match, always trust the feeling. Decoding the language of support. This is the most common dialect of the secret language because it's the easiest to disguise. The enemy will offer you support that is designed to do the opposite. Phrasebook entry number 1, the backhanded compliment. "Wow, that new suit looks amazing on you. It's so much better than the stuff you usually wear." The translation: "Your normal taste is terrible. This is a surprising exception." The psychology: they cannot offer a pure compliment because it would validate your value. They must wrap it in a criticism of your past or your general character to maintain their sense of superiority. Phrasebook entry number 2, the concerned sabotage. "I'm so excited you're starting a new fitness plan. Are you sure about that high-intensity program, though? I know you've had some trouble with consistency before, and I just don't want to see you get discouraged and quit again." The translation: "I am reminding you of your past failures to destroy your current motivation. I am framing my lack of faith in you as concern for you." They are planting seeds of doubt to sabotage your efforts before you even begin. Your potential transformation is a threat to their ego, so they must try to stop it, all under the guise of being a caring friend. How to respond to this dialect? You must refuse to accept the hidden premise of their support. To the backhanded compliment, you say with a warm smile, "Thank you, I'm really happy with it." You accept the positive and completely ignore the negative. To the concerned sabotage, you say, "I appreciate you looking out for me. I'm feeling really confident about this new approach." You acknowledge their concern, but reaffirm your own confidence, rendering their doubt powerless. Decoding the language of humor. This is the dialect used for public attacks. The enemy uses jokes as a delivery system for genuine hostility, knowing they can hide behind the defense of, "I was just kidding." Phrasebook entry number 1, the insecurity joke. What they say in front of a group is, "Don't ask your name for public speaking tips. Remember that time in college he completely froze up? Ha ha! Good times! Just playing, man." The translation is, "I am reminding everyone in this group of your past failure and greatest insecurity to diminish your status and make myself feel powerful." The psychology is, "This is a dominance display." They are using your vulnerability, which you likely shared with them in confidence, as a tool for their own social climbing. The laughter of the group is meant to be a chorus of your humiliation. Phrasebook entry number 2, the "just the truth" joke. What they say, after making a cutting remark about your career choice or relationship, they say, "What? It's just a joke. And besides, it's kind of true, right?" The translation is, "I am laundering a genuine criticism through the format of a joke, and now I am trying to get you to agree with my negative assessment of you." The psychology is, "This is a double attack. First, they insult you. Second, they try to gaslight you into believing that your negative reaction is unreasonable because their insult has a kernel of truth to it." How to respond to this dialect? You must refuse to play their game. Do not get angry, but do not laugh along. Use the explain the joke method. Calmly and without smiling, look at them and ask, "I don't get it. What's the funny part?" This forces them to deconstruct their cool premise in front of everyone, which makes them the awkward one. Calmly disagree. To the "it's kind of true" comment, you can say, "No, that's not my experience of it, but it's interesting that you see it that way." You are calmly rejecting their frame without becoming emotional. Decoding the language of information. This dialect is about controlling the flow of reality. The enemy positions themselves as a key node of information, but they use that position to manipulate and isolate you. Phrasebook entry number 1, the "you should know" gossip. What they say is, "Hey, listen, I wouldn't normally say anything, but I feel like you should know. A few people were saying that you came across as really arrogant in the meeting yesterday." The translation: I am either inventing or exaggerating a negative story about you to make you feel paranoid and insecure. I am positioning myself as your only true ally, the only one willing to tell you the truth, which will make you more dependent on me. The psychology. This is a classic poison the well tactic. They create a problem, your supposed negative reputation, and then present themselves as the solution, your loyal informant. This isolates you from your real friends and colleagues. Phrasebook entry number 2, the accidental omission. What they say after you miss a deadline: "Oh my God, I am so sorry. I thought I forwarded you the email that the deadline was moved up. It must have gotten lost in my drafts." The translation: I deliberately withheld crucial information from you to ensure your failure, and now I am using a plausible excuse to cover my tracks. The psychology. This is sabotage by inaction. By controlling the flow of information, they can engineer your failure without ever having to do anything overtly hostile. Their power comes from what they don't do. How to respond to this dialect. You must make them irrelevant as an information source. Shut down the gossip channel. To the "you should know" comment, say, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I prefer to deal with people directly. If someone has an issue with me, I trust they'll bring it to me. Create your own information channels. Do not rely on them for critical information. Be on the official email lists. Confirm deadlines from primary sources. Make their forgetfulness powerless. The master key: decoding their silence. Sometimes the most powerful message in their secret language is not a phrase, but a profound and deliberate silence. The silence on your success. When you post a major life achievement and they are the only person in your mutual circle who does not like, comment, or acknowledge it in any way, translation, I cannot bring myself to publicly endorse your success. My silence is my protest. The silence after a vulnerable moment. When you share something difficult and they offer a quick, "That sucks," and then immediately change the subject to themselves. Translation, your emotional needs are an inconvenience to me. I am not a safe harbor for your feelings. So, how do you decode the secret language of a hidden enemy? You stop listening to the dictionary definition of their words, and you start listening to the intent, the energy, and the patterns behind them. You learn to see that their support is often sabotage, their humor is often hostility, their information is often manipulation, and their silence is often their loudest confession. You don't need to become a paranoid code breaker, analyzing every single word. You already have the most powerful decoder ring in the world, your own intuition. That feeling in your gut that tells you something is wrong is the translation. Your job is to learn to trust it. The goal of this knowledge is not to create confrontation. It is to gain clarity. Once you are fluent in their language, you are no longer hurt by it. You see the attacks for what they are, you sidestep them with grace, and you quietly and confidently remove the speaker from any position of influence in your life. You make them irrelevant, and that is how you win. If you found this guide helpful, please click the like button and subscribe to People Skills Pro for more practical advice on navigating the complexities of human relationships. Thank you for listening.